Virtual teams are here to stay. Virtual meetings are an important part of leading virtual teams, but there are other considerations. What are some best practices for leading virtual teams? Unlike scenarios where everyone is working in the same place, virtual leaders can't directly observe work patterns. When do they arrive to work? When are they most productive? Interactions require planning and scheduling. There is little or no opportunity for casual, spontaneous engagement. It's one thing to be present and available when everyone is co-located. Creating the same conditions across virtual workspaces requires intentional focus on the human aspects of work. Infrequency of contact makes it more challenging to build trust, especially when team members are unfamiliar with each other. Leaders of virtual teams can help foster trust with the following 5 tips. 1. Prioritize one-on-one meetings. Schedule frequent one-on-ones to be intentional about communication. One-on-ones are a fundamental part of making any team work. Use them to not only check status updates and share feedback, use them to connect and reconnect team members to the vision and highlight where they fit in the big picture. Recognize that virtually it is very easy to overlook nonverbal cues that result in misunderstandings and incomplete understanding. 2. Meet in person. Get the team together physically, early on in the relationship. When a new employee joins the team, prioritize an in-person meeting. Face-to-face communication is still better than virtual when it comes to relationship building and fostering trust. If you can't meet in person, devote time to virtual team building. 3. Host virtual events. Dynamics that happen organically in in-person meetings need to be intentionally created in virtual meetings. To compensate for the absence of incidental encounters that naturally occur in person, leaders must create those opportunities. Developing trust is the purpose of the virtual event. Attempt to create a virtual water cooler, virtual small talk. It doesn't need to consume much time, but it does help to get people to know and trust each other. 4. Learn from the past. Confucius said, "Study the past if you would define the future." If you inherit a virtual team, take time to understand how your predecessor led the team. The structures and processes used to manage communication and coordinate work heavily impact individual and team performance. 5. Show your flaws. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Show your human side. Demonstrate vulnerability and transparency. Acknowledge challenges. So many leaders suffer from perfectionism. Perfectionism makes it hard for us to show up authentically when we're so focused on proving ourselves and being perfect. Ironically, it is being imperfect that makes us real and relatable. We often connect with others over insecurities, quirks, and struggles. Embracing your imperfections and letting others see the less than perfect parts of you allows you to connect more deeply. When you're leading remotely, this is a quick way to build stronger relationships and stronger teams.